What is up, my spooky little spiders? Today I have for you this super easy, adorable puff pastry mozzarella stick recipe. All dressed up for Halloween, but it's really perfect for any time of the year. So please make sure you're subscribed, and I have the recipe coming for you right now. So we don't really need a lot for this recipe, but what we do need are 12 string cheese sticks cut in half, one package, which is 17.3 ounces of puff pastry thawed, and then you need a spice blend. So you need a half a teaspoon of each salt and pepper. You need 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, half of a teaspoon of each basil and oregano, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And lastly, we need about 1/3 of a cup of shredded Parmesan, not the grated, make sure it's shredded. Additionally, you need an egg wash, which is 1 whole egg mixed with 2 tablespoons of water. And optionally, for decorations, I'm using the Blue Diamond Salt and Vinegar almonds, but you can use any variety if you choose. And I also have some black sesame seeds. Again, these are optional, but super fun for Halloween. So you're gonna start with 1 sheet of your puff pastry and take that paper out. We're just going to slice it. So the first way we're gonna slice it is along the 3 folds that are already perforated there. Just like that, and then we're gonna go perpendicular. We're going to cut our sheet in half, and then we're gonna cut those halves in half. So we have a total of 12 small squares per puff pastry sheet. So I'm just using a 1/4 teaspoon. We're going to put about 1/8 of a teaspoon on each square, or a generous pinch. So 1/4 teaspoon divided between 2 of these sheets is just about perfect. So go ahead and sprinkle that all over your puff pastry squares. Awesome. Now that that is done, we're going to put 12 of our cheese sticks on each square. Okay, so once you have your cheese laid down, now it's time to fold them up. You're just going to roll the puff pastry over the cheese, and you want to seal the edge, the seam, so that you don't have any cracks or openings. So make sure it's a nice smooth seal, or you might have cheese exploding everywhere. For the edges, just pinch them together and you can fold those over as well. And I just press them together just a little bit to make sure my seam is nice and tight. Once we have our little nuggets of cuteness all wrapped up, we're going to put them on a sheet pan lined with parchment paper. Then we're going to take our egg wash and a pastry brush, and we're just going to lightly brush the top. I'm working in batches at 4 at a time because I want my egg wash to stay nice and moist, because we're going to sprinkle our Parmesan cheese and I want it to stick nicely. So go ahead after you brush them with the egg wash and sprinkle on a little bit of that Parmesan cheese. The egg wash is optional, but it helps the Parmesan cheese stick, and it also gives it kind of a glossy finish when it comes out of the oven. And then you can pop them in the oven just like this, or you can decorate them for Halloween like I did using these black sesame seeds. I'm going to put them on a few. You can use fingers or tweezers. Tweezers would be a little bit easier to control them. I'm just gonna put them right on the top as if they're eyes for a little spooky ghost or a mummy or whatever kind of character you like to imagine. And then alternatively, you can also do like a witch's finger by using almonds. Again, I'm using the Blue Diamond salt and vinegar almond, but you can use your favorite. You can use plain, you can use the raw, you can use whatever you can imagine. So just go ahead and press one almond into the top portion of your little cheese stick so that it sticks out and it kind of looks like a fingernail. Don't push it too far in because you will break the puff pastry and then you will have your cheese oozing out everywhere. All right, so then we are going to throw them in the oven at 400 degrees and we are going to bake them for 15 to 17 minutes. If you have some cheese explosions, have no fear. Just grab the end of a spoon or a fork and you can very easily stuff that cheese right back inside. And just look how adorable these came out. They are perfect for any time of the year, but these ones particularly for Halloween. But that is it, folks. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please make sure you give this a like and subscribe to my channel and check out the other Halloween and fall themed recipes that I have up and more to come as well. Again, thank you so much. I love you. Bye.